Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of the Bobbi Jo and Sheena show. Two colleagues, two friends, just sharing their thoughts one day at a time, one thought at a time, and hoping to just create a better world, more at peace and more in love with ourselves. That's what we've been talking about this week. What are your goals here in 2024? What is your vision? What are you thinking about yourself? Are you loving yourself? And now we're going to talk about the discipline of doing what it is you want to be able to get to what you want. Sheena, take it away.
And in thinking into results that Bob Proctor taught us, lesson two was all about the knowing doing gap. And, I was one of the ones like, gathered all the knowledge. And you'd think that, why isn't she just like super duper blah, blah, blah. And it's because I wasn't actually practicing it. I mean, I thought I was, but on a level that I guess I was practicing, but I didn't know the depth. I think Bobbi Jo spoke about it before, about the depth of rubbish and crap that's been in here that we've held on to that we didn't realize because we just like put a little barrier here, across our heart, and we just
Mm.
like go, no, nobody's getting in. I don't feel anything. Everything's absolutely fine. But actually, you'll see it in your reaction to things. They will pop out and they will pop out. And for me, it was like I just got to the point where no knowledge was helping me. And this is one thing that I really, really felt one time is unconditional love will keep punching you in the gut and will keep breaking your heart until it breaks open and allows the love in and all the love that you have out. You are love.
Mhm.
And so you know what to do, but you don't do it. What is that? That's the paradigms in between the programming. We've got to just keep putting the good stuff in. You've got to just keep doing it, guys, until eventually something starts to break.
Yeah, it makes me think of that. I think you've talked about it, and I've read it somewhere too, where, you have muddy water in a 5-gallon bucket and you just keep putting in fresh water. Eventually it'll dilute itself out and all the mucky water will rise up and get out. But it is that, and it all ties together. You might seem like we're going, whoa, we were talking about discipline and talking about goals, but it's because of the self-love that we have. And when you said that we're blocked, we are blocked so much and we don't even know it. And that's what the self-discovery is all about. Because what is it that you truly want? And are you allowing yourself, maybe you don't even want what you truly want, right? And there's a great quote out there that I can't remember right now. It's not who you are that holds you back, it's who you think you're not. And that's all about the love, because what do you truly want? You'd say, well, I want this, but I really always wanted to say you want to be a doctor or a lawyer. We'll just go with that. I guess I'll be a lawyer, but I always wanted to be a doctor, but there's something in your mind that says that wouldn't be it. But you truly wanted to be that. It's loving yourself to know that I am capable, I am worthy, and I am deserving. If anyone else can do it, of course I can do it. But is it your goal? So that's the thing, is that that's what truly brings you happy. It's about knowing here. We're so closed off in our heart chakra that we don't even know ourselves because we've been so conditioned by all the stories, by the paradigms. And so it's about breaking that heart open and coming from love. I promise you, it all ties into this. Because when you have the love for yourself to see it and the love in your eyes for kindness for other people, it just changes everything about you. And there is that story. We are Bob Proctor consultants, and he works with Sandy Gallagher. And Sandy Gallagher worked with this big CEO, big time CEO, making millions. And he wanted to hire her for help. And all she said to him was, here, do a gratitude list for a week. What? Do a gratitude list. Why? Because the poor man was too busy reacting, strongholding himself through everything, and when he could just drop into the grace of love and gratitude, then he realized, oh my God, like I really appreciate my secretary. I really appreciate the janitor that stocks the toilet paper every day and cleans the floors, right? It's the small things. And when you can see that and appreciate it, it softens you, it opens you, and allows more in. Drop the mic. That's all I have to say. The more you can open your heart, the more you're going to receive. But you can't do it because of that. Because if you're doing it intellectually, there's that vibration like, oh, if I do this, I'm going to get that. Doesn't work that way. You got to come from the kindness. You got to come from love. You got to be coming because you see it and you want that. It's a peaceful way over here. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it's exactly what Bobby Joe was saying. Is it, like don't we're so focused on what we want, thinking, well, I haven't got it, rather than focusing on ourselves and feeling good in the having of it. And you have it in
Yes.
your imagination, and that is instant manifestation, but you gotta do the work. I'm sorry to say, no one is coming to save you, not Bobby Joe, not Sheena, not Bob Proctor, not thinking into results, nothing. You can study this stuff and still have no results. You have to do the
Yeah.
work. And it starts actually with that self-love. Even what Bobbi Jo was saying, there was even gratitude, spending the day in gratitude. Do you do that? Do you? Or just do your 10 gratitude things in the morning and then that's it the rest of the day? Well, nothing works out for me. But then you go back in the morning and you do your gratitude again. You've had
Yeah.
90% of the day where you've been in the complete opposite vibration. So do the work, guys. Please, I promise you, the discipline of noticing your thoughts and keeping on top of them until eventually they start to wilter down. And Bobbi Jo had a great one. She's just back to, well, I am.
Mm.
I
I
am.
am not trying to be anything else, just I am the presence of right now. And I do it all the time. Every time I get in my car, I'm like, yeah, I have a car that drives. Yeah, I have legs that got me here, I have eyes to see. It's so easy to be in gratitude. So much to be grateful for. Friend made me this cup, hot coffee, dog on my lap. Have a blessed day. Never said those words till I lived in the South. Have a blessed day, everyone, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon. See you next time. And we appreciate you watching. Cheerio now.